If a Burry could talk, what would it say? Hello and thank you for joining me on this week's Ask Burry. I've actually done this 4 other times on my second channel, which if you're not already subscribed to, go ahead and do that now. It's in the doobly-doo. What I usually do is take the questions from Twitter and answer them in a video. But now I'm moving this to my main channel, so I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. I'll be taking Twitter questions, video responses, comment questions, and opening up one piece of mail each time I do an Ask Burry. So feel free to ask me any questions you like via Twitter, YouTube, a video response, or send me mail. Let's get to the first question. Megan Denham asks, you and David seem like you're really close. Are you really that close, or do you sometimes argue off camera? Oh, wow. Me and David never fight. Ah! We're like best friends. Ah! But every now and then we have our quarrels. Ah! Well, come to think of it. No, we don't fight. I mean, if we did ever get in a fight, it would probably be over food. Oh, my nose! I think you broke it! It's bleeding. I don't even want it anymore. You can take it. Oh. And today's video response question is...
Hi Strawberry17, my name is Andrew. Anyways, my question to you is, would you consider dating someone who is of a different religion than you, or someone who is non-religious like an agnostic or an atheist?
Well, Andrew, I feel like this is a very risky question to answer. I'm going to try my best to answer it as well as I can. And do remember, this is my opinion and not anything that I am forcing anyone else to believe, but this is a personal question and the way I feel about it. I wouldn't date someone that wasn't Christian, and here's my reasoning, because before you jump all over me, here's my reasoning. Before I became a Christian, which was only 3 years ago, I was in a really serious relationship where the person was an atheist. And although I had no idea where I stood as far as my religion went, I had a lot of Christian morals and values, just because that's kind of the way I was raised. I never had this understanding of what Christianity was. I would go to church on Sundays, but I would fall asleep during the sermons. It was just nothing I really understood, and the way I became a Christian is a totally different story within itself, and it's a very drastic decision. But so anyways, going back to that relationship, the person was an atheist, and a lot of times we would fight and we would argue about things because we didn't see eye to eye. Our morals were different, and the way I felt about something, he wouldn't feel the same way, and there was this constant emptiness within our relationship where things just didn't go together because of the way we both viewed things. And I couldn't imagine being married to someone that, and raising kids with someone that wouldn't have the same outlook on life as I do, because it's just completely different. And the whole time I would be hoping that, they would understand the way I view things and encourage me and uplift me in my faith. And if I was dating, potentially marrying someone that was an atheist or agnostic or Buddhist or something else, it wouldn't work out that way. So that is my answer to your question. I hope it makes sense, and yeah. Today's Melbury comes from Alex, and she's from Florida. In her letter, she asked me if I like All Time Low, Never Shout Never, Cobra Starship, Breathe Carolina, and The Cab. And that is a yes to all those questions. She was also so kind as to leave me a really nice, detailed drawing. Look at that bear, that means business. And there's freaking unicorns. In this letter, she also wished me a happy birthday. So thank you, Alex. And thank you to everyone else who wished me happy birthday. It was July 17th, for those who don't know. And if you're wondering how old I am, I turned 17 all over again. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Ask Burry, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment below, or go ahead and ask me on Twitter with the hashtag AskBurry, or leave a video response. And if you want to send me a letter, go ahead and send it to the P.O. box that's in the doobly-doo. Thanks so much for your guys' questions. Can't wait to answer them next week. Bye! What is that, jazz hand? Bye!